As you can see, it is pouring. So I might be out marble digging today. I'd say I'm gonna be. It'll be too wet and I'll miss them. So I'm gonna come out here and sift for some arrowheads. I already got one point on clips that I haven't shown the find of it. So get another video started later. Got my first find. It's a tip. Would have been nice. It's right here. It's a pentagonal. I can tell by the chipping on it. Old break, Crooksville shirt. Would have been nice. Right there's the start of the notch. It's a pentagonal. See the pentagonal shape on the edge? Later. Holy crap, folks. I had to go the West Virginia site I was looking at in before, and I got a point down there. It's nice. I was in West Virginia, and there's a bend in the river like this, and going up that bend on the West Virginia side over here is horrible paddling. So I came across down in here before the bend come to the high side, and then got up into where my truck was parked and saw how good it looked directly across from this place, how washed it was from boat traffic. So I came over, and there's a heck of a nice map laying out right here in the wash. You see it? Oh man, this is nice. Right here. Like these broken points I just found downriver, there's a perfect one that's paper thinned, basal thinned, just worth the trip over. Holy crap, folks. An Amos and now this, and these are hard to find because they're so thin. A lot of them were broken when they were shot. Later. Alright, here's this point from the previous clip. It's real nicely made. All the Madisons I find usually are, and they're all broke. They're so thin. 9 out of 10 of these is broke. But this is a nice one. It's a classic. Basal thinning, real thin. It's a Mississippian cultural period arrow, and it's a true bow and arrow point, shot with a bow and arrow. All the rest of the stuff in this video are Atl-Atl, thrown darts on spears. About 1,000 years old on this piece. Alright, it's early morning. I usually come out and do some sifting for artifacts first for a couple hours, you know. I'm looking for Amos points. The reason being, it's not like I'm putting together a display of like a Dina's or Kirk's. Amos points, there's very little known about them. Each one I find is truly a find of a lifetime. See, there's a flake right there, little gray piece. Yeah, see nothing else in that one. I'll move up. There's there's another flake. You know, just that little bit of material, 2 flakes of chert off the manufacturer of ancient artifacts. I'll get back if I see anything. All right, I'm out here. I always usually come out on the river and look before I go to a dump. This is number 1. I'll just have to do the other stuff. A lot of you know why. There's a flake from the manufacturer of an ancient artifact. I'm looking. I have, even if I don't find something today, I have one arrowhead hunting clip. I found a triangle I forgot to put in a video. It's pretty nice. I'll put it at the end, but I'm going to the dump next. And whatever else I find out here, I'm only gonna stay like an hour. Not gonna sift much. Just surface hunt some places, so I have like a 40%, 50% chance of finding something. If, up, live find, folks. Holy crap. Man, I can't believe this. Start talking about that and walk around this thing and there's a point laying right here. No way. It's not the greatest thing, but it's a point. See it? Right here. Actually, it's pretty decent. It's not bad. You know, this, compared to an Amos point, you could find 50 of these and you're not doing nothing. If this is what all the points look like on this site, I'd be someplace else looking for better stuff. It's a mid-archaic thing. Kind of well made, but not really. Kind of crude, but still a solid find. You know, I just have thousands of points like this. I'm looking for better stuff. Alright, here's a nice little look. It looks like it has a fossil inclusion there. I'd say this is Brush Creek chert.
It's really weathered. But just an average point, but it's all there. I'd say it's pentagonal related. You can see the water drop. It's raining on me now. Nice find up next, a late Paleo period point. Later. Cannot believe I got this live. It's so hard to find live points. You just got to have your camera on all the time while you're surface hunting. And I just turned it on. But I'm right in the middle of a good place where I've found lots of points. Look at this. The water's way down. These are all... There's a little gravel, but 90% of this rock's out of that bank. None of it's river like deposits down in the bed. It's all out of that bank, stuff that's washed in and the Indian stuff. Well, here's some right here. Look here, this has worked for sure. Oh, folks, it's a paleo. Holy, oh, folks. Oh my God. Oh, that about made me faint. Oh, folks. Oh, folks. 2 points right here within 10 yards. That's a paleo point. Light paleo stemmed lancelet. Oh, folks. With the little spur on the base. Light grinding on there. Light grinding up to about right there. Right to the shoulders. See the little shoulder right here? Oh, folks, that's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You couldn't even hardly see that. Look at this wash. The water's dropped about 6 inches overnight. Heavy boat traffic, just waves hitting this. That's why all this stuff's washed out. It'll pull some of them down. They'll be laying right in here. A paleo, folks. Oh, that's a rare find. Alright, here's a look at this stem lance. You know, I found better ones, but that's a pretty good find. It's black canola chert. It's not the greatest material, you know. It'd be awesome if it was Carter Cave, it was translucent or something, but it's made well. You can see that's typical form. These things kind of have a tabular shape to them, almost a tabular cross section. It ain't bad. It's got that, it's definitely late paleo. Atl-Atl tip. Got a little impact on there, but it doesn't detract from the piece. Happy to find that. Later. Just picked this up, and this looks like the base off of a fleeted point. It's a base off another paleo point. Oh man, that look. Oh, that's paleo. It's an unfleeted Clovis. It's pretty obvious what it is. Basal grinding, you can see where it terminates right there, and it's been it started to be resharpened. It was hafted right up to there. That's another paleo point. Holy crap. If that would have been whole, oh, what a day. A lance now this. This is an old site. Found stuff like this before that's whole. Right, it's really raining. Let me bend over here. But you can see, oh man. Look at the thinness. It's just too thin to be fluted. It's ground all in the right places. It's just an unfluted Clovis, and it would have been phenomenal. That's a real shame. That is a real shame. But still a paleo find. Later. I'm up in this filth hole. Last month I've dug all over in here and up that way. Found tons of marbles. You can go back and watch my videos. Over the last couple months, I've put in, as of yesterday, I put on 40 treasure hunting videos in 40 consecutive days. I get it. I've already got a video today on the river. I'm on a roll, but I can look all the time now. I had a terminally ill parent for a while, and I just couldn't look like this. Now it's just, this is the norm for me. It was the norm before I started YouTube funding this much stuff. Just as much stuff as you want when you can look all the time. I'll get back on my first find. Further, but it's heavy. But I saw a marble. It's right in here someplace. It looked green. Right there it is. It's a cat eye. Nice little marble. It's real nice condition, just an average one, but still a find. First 5 minutes, Got another nice find. I love these tiny ones. I've only found maybe 5 of them in all the years I'm digging. Right here, it looks good. Takes a mason cap, and it's a real small Atlas mason. Will look awesome with marbles. Easy to fill. Beautiful find. Look at the, it's kind of different than the other ones. It says Atlas different. It's real big. That's nice. That's a good find. Fill it with marbles, that's a pretty good piece. And I got new lids, so I can fill it with marbles right now. Good find. All right, here's the mason jar cleaned up from the previous clip I found, and it is different. It's more square and squat than this other one. You can see this other one's higher. It's larger, and it's different embossing. How did I recognize that? My mind works differently than most people's. I can look at stuff and know if I've seen it. And this is different than any one I've ever found. Thicker letters, you can see. But you see how nice they look with marbles. I found this cap in the dump and cleaned it all up. It looks pretty good. I found it today. But there you can see the bottom. You know, not a real valuable piece, like $7 I would guess on one of these. Both of just the jars, but when you easy to fill with marbles, you know that's worth 30 bucks with them marbles on it in an antique store. And so with this one, I love it. It's my favorite find of the day. I like these little jars. I've never found that one. Very cool, folks. Laid out pretty daggone cool, because this is gonna fit on a horse I have up at my house. It's a cowboy. It's probably Mark's. He's all there and he's holding his cowboy hat, and it's like a rodeo rider. That is awesome. That's awesome. That makes my day. I'll show it on a horse later. All right, we'll look at some of this stuff. It's just pouring outside. Here's a lot of the little plastic figures. Like you see, I got the guy on a horse. I went through all my horses. I have like 50 of them downstairs. There's one. Look at all these cowboys and just tons. There's Davy Crockett or Daniel Boone. I just found just half of this Indian. But look how cool this stuff looks. Little gas pump from recently. I just save it all. There's the boxer. And you know, I got Crocs and stuff up there too. Not the good ones. You know, all these are perfect. But you know, nut jugs and stuff, that's only like a $30 item. I like the ones with the blue letters, but I give them all to my mom. But here we go. We'll unveil him here from the previous clip. There's the cowboy. Looks like Roy Rogers maybe. I bet it could be. Roy Rogers was hugely popular. Look. Might be Roy Rogers. But there's the horse. Another horse I dug in the dump. He fits right on it. Old Roy was too... I put him on that one, that red one back there, and the horse was too little. He looked like a giant. That one fits him perfect. A horse on a gallop. It's going to look good here. We'll set him right up here. Put him right in there. Check it out. My dump, some of my plastic dump finds, I'm just setting them here. Got another one here. I moved back up the hill. I'm gonna try to get this rock out of here. I'm gonna go in behind it this way, but I raked out a marble doing it. I got enough finds for the video already. Another cat eye white one, just an average one. I'll try to find one real nice marble at least, maybe a few more, and I'm gonna go. That would have been a cool bottle. It says Washington Beverages, and it's Washington, PA. Washington, Pennsylvania. Washington Bottling Company. That's cool. Later. All right, I'm just taking a drink break. I got a few finds in the first hour and a half here. It's like 95 degrees. I'm gonna go over there and lay down, take a nap for 20 minutes, and then dig another hour. I got Arrowhead hunting clips to put on, so I'm just gonna put on the few marbles I found in the jar, clean them up, and then this will be to be continued in my next one. I'll get back at you here in a day or two. It's Sunday today. I don't even know if I'm gonna finish this video today, but this is where I'm digging. Thanks for watching.